let's talk about deductions. Now, as you can see on the board, guys, taxes is also a type of deduction that you have to make. Now, it's specifically a type of deduction that you have to pay to the government. Now, depending on your income or depending on the state you're in, the different countries have different types of taxes that you have to pay. So it really depends on where you are and what kind of job you have. But just think of it simple, guys. It's the deductions that you have to make to the government. So unfortunately, it will be taken off from your gross pay. Now, other deductions are also involved. I don't know, like fees, superannuation fees, different types of fees. There's so many. So if you think it has to be deducted away from your pay, it's called a deduction that you have to make. So it's really simple. Think of it very simple, guys. So we'll try a question. If you have a look at question 1, it says Tony claims work-related deductions. So work-related deductions are types of deductions or costs that you have to make in order to perform your business or perform your work. So you can see that Tony needs money to buy his clothing for work, his business diary, and also a calculator, which is all part of his job. So it tells us the amount of each, and what we want to calculate is Tony's total deductions. Well, it's pretty simple because they tell you the different types of deductions that we have. The total will simply be the sum of all of those. So add those three, guys. Just be very careful, and you should get a value of $432. Very simple. That's Tony's total deductions. Okay, question 2. Daniel claims work-related deductions. Now there's petrol, which is paid $20 per fortnight. He probably has to travel to work. Uniform cleaning, $7 per week. Yeah, this is weekly. And a mobile phone that he has to use during his work or job is going to be $40 per month. Now, these are different deductions that are made in different periods, isn't it? So you've got to be very careful here, because the question asks you to calculate Daniel's annual deductions. So what you have to do, guys, you can't just add them all this time. You have to put them all into an annual value. So you've got to remember how many fortnights there are in a year, weeks there are in a year, and months there are in a year. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys are well and ready with this. So let's start with his petrol. His petrol is $20 per fortnight, and you know that there's 26 fortnights in a year, isn't it? That's why I simply multiplied the $20 by 26 for this one. Yes? Now let's move on to uniform cleaning. Uniform cleaning is $7 per week. How many weeks are there in a year? 52. So I simply multiplied that $7 per week by 52, again to get the annual amount that we have to pay for uniform cleaning. Now the final one is mobile phone, which is paid $40 per month. How many months are there in a year, guys? 12. So 40 times 12 will get you the total mobile phone cost for the year. Calculate them, and then we have to add them all up to get the total deductions for the year. So be very careful. You should get a value of $1,364. That's his total annual deductions that Daniel has to make.